Today we're going to be playing Discard Warlock, so I'm going to go ahead and put the HS stats on the screen right now. I went 112 wins and 72 losses with this deck. Now last time I played it, I had a pretty good run with it, but I'm honestly starting to think that my MMR was in the gutter for that, because when I started playing it more, I felt like I was losing a lot more with it. So I ended up changing this deck a little bit, because in the last video you saw that I had Devious Coyote, but the problem with Devious Coyote is that sometimes in games where I was losing on the board and I had Chrono Claws up or Expired Merchant and I had Devious Coyote in my hand, I had to take a 50-50 between discarding Soul Barrage and Devious Coyote, which obviously if it hit Devious Coyote I would lose on the spot. So I ended up removing that and putting 2 more copies of Furnace Fuel and 1 more copy of Fisted Jaraxxus. And with that, I feel like this deck is a little bit weaker in power, just because if you play Soul Barrage or Tachyon Barrage, you don't exactly have a great follow-up other than the other 3 mana or the 4 mana one that gets discount, Frenzy's Fellwing. But other than that, I feel like this deck is still pretty strong. It was hovering around a 61% win rate, which was still pretty good, not terribly bad for Wild. So yeah, let's get right into the games. Alright, so we're playing against a Hunter. Hunter is not exactly the most known Wild class, so what do we want to get rid of here? So we have Soul Barrage in hand. I think it's actually worth keeping, because then if we always draw Expired Merchant, but that does make our Sketch Artist a little bit worse, so we'll go ahead and just take that chance here. This deck is really just about how well can you draw, because obviously the better you draw, the better you'll win the game, as with every deck. So we actually did end up drawing a Sketch Artist. What the heck? A Foul Egg. And we do patches. Alright, well, not like we had anything else to do turn 1. I've never seen Foul Egg. That's an interesting choice. Is he gonna just play dead on that? Terror Scare Stalker? Alright. This is interesting. I've never seen this variant of Hunter. Let's go ahead and coin out our Sketch Artist here, and I guess we'll just go face tier. Hopefully that doesn't kill the egg. Alright, not terribly good, but also not terribly bad. Put everything down to 1 health, which I'm not gonna lie isn't really that good, but probably trade here, but depending on what he wants to do, we'll see. What is that? Death Rattle will give a random friendly minion this bonus. Okay, interesting. I've never seen this deck before. Wow, this is not a good hand. I guess we're just tapping here. Is there anything that we can... Only Soulfire, Kobold Library? Yeah, nothing really worth going for Chris Catacombs here. I will say, instead of playing the Chrono Claws next turn, we'll go ahead and see if we can get... What is this deck? This is such a weird deck. I've never seen this before. We could, yeah, I think it might be worth it here, because, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. I feel like this is definitely the play here. Go ahead and discard one of our, wow, it's actually a very strong deck we're playing against. That's got Wind Fury, that's got Poisonous. Give a random friendly minion, okay. I don't know, I'm just thrown off by this. I've actually never seen this deck before. It's just Egg Hunter. Okay, Poisonous on Egg is pretty useless. Wow, they're actually doing pretty dang well. They already got me down to 7 health. I thought I was the aggro deck. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can get here. Swamping Starfish actually is not half bad here, but, well, actually would have been better earlier. I don't know why I chose that. I think this is just a loss here. We're already so low in health. I don't think there's any way that we can come back from this. Yeah, I guess that's just, this is just not a good game. We'll go ahead and concede this one. Nothing we can do here. Alright, we're playing against another Warlock here, so... Oh wow, what a crazy opener. 2 Sketch Artists. It's too bad we don't have the coin, so we could play that much earlier on turn 2 and then follow it up on turn 3, but... Still pretty good. Hopefully, our opponent isn't another discard Warlock, but this seems to be a lot of what's floating around Wild now, and if you don't have a good opener against the mirror match, you pretty much just lose, because they very likely have exactly either, what is it? Space Pirate or Expired Merchant on one. Alright, it is the mirror matchup. And he got exactly Soul Barrage. That's crazy. Alright, hopefully we get a Space Pirate. Alright, doesn't look like we did. And if it is Egg, we can always just, you know, silence it, but I don't think it is. What did he discard? Okay, that was a good discard for him. Well, he's already out of Soul Barrage from his deck now, so we know that. Let's go ahead and play our Sketch Artist, and then next turn we can follow that up with the Space Pirate and our Sketch Artist. And we're getting very unlucky with the Soul Barrages today, just leaving them on 1 health. Oh wow, he did have Expired Merchant, okay. We might be dead very soon. Actually, We always could just play that, but I don't think that's gonna win us the game. We're already so low on health. I guess we're just gonna have to do it. Hopefully that our minions can soak up the damage and that we kill their minions with our soul barrage. All right, that's good. Pretty good. So right now we have what? We have 6, 12, 18 damage from hand. Oh no, he has Chrono Claws. Wow, he has just the perfect hand. All right, well, we're pretty much dead here. I don't think there's anything we can do. Go ahead and discard our Soul Barrage. Yeah, that's literally it. Dang, we're getting pretty unlucky today. I don't know. Like I said, this deck, it just seems the higher up in MMR you get in Wild, it's just the worse it gets. I don't know. This deck was pretty crazy the first time I played it, but now it just seems like either the meta has just gotten better at evolving around it, or the version that I've changed it to is not as good as it could be performing. So let's go on to the next game. All right, we're playing against Mage. Usually we have a good matchup against Mage. I don't think there's realistically anything we need Smothering Starfish against in a Mage, or against a Mage. Go ahead and get rid of that. Not the worst actual hand. We have Soul Barrage in hand, so if we ever see the elusive Expired Merchant, we can actually use it and get more copies. Do you feel like Sketch Artist is just better, though? Because you discard it the turn you play it. Rather, Expired Merchant, you know, you have to discard and hope that it doesn't get frozen or silenced. That you can basically just kill it off. Alright, we're playing against Quest Mage. Alright, interesting. That's the weapon Quest Mage as well. Alright, that's not what I was expecting to see. The matchups, I don't know if I'm just in the gutter again with MMR Wild or at such a high. I don't know. I wish there was a way of seeing it, because you can only really tell your MMR technically when you're already legend, but pretty far away at rank 4. Not exactly the easiest to climb here when we're so far away, but we'll keep giving our best. Alright, so this next Sketch Artist is going to be completely useless because we already drew both of our Soul Barrages. So, I'm trying to think, maybe we could just rip a Soulfire next turn. This is what we have: 1, 2, 3 targets that we could possibly hit to discard. That would be good, and then these two would obviously be bad, but I think it's in our favor here. Let's try. Let's see if we get Expired Merchant here. And we did not. Alright, we'll go ahead and take the Chambers of whatever. And do we want to use it now? I think we'll use it now. Alright, cool. We got Soul Barrage. Now we can probably get Furnace Fuel. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, yeah, sure. We'll just go face. I was hoping to get Furnace Fuel because then we could have drew 4 instead of just 2, but, you know, sometimes just get unlucky. What do we want to do next turn? I really just want to find Expired Merchant. I swear, it's like I almost didn't put it in the deck. Pretty sure he was trying to keep it for that, but he just ended up using it on that. Next turn, we could always just play Chrono Claws and Dread Corsair, but how good of a play is that actually? We won't have any more Soul Barrages left. And you'd be surprised, some of these decks you won't think are Reno, and they just turn out to be Reno. Alright, we're gonna do it now since we got 2. I'm not gonna swing though. See what we draw. I Expired Merchant Knife you to show up. Alright. We'll go ahead and play this Patient here. Like, genuinely, this could be a Reno deck for all I know. I swear to you, I've ran into such weird Reno decks when I just play this offline. Like, I don't know. You really just have to second guess what the heck is a Reno deck and what isn't. They've only been playing, what, 4 cards so far? So it's not exactly the easiest to tell whether they have duplicates or not. Oh, and it is a Reno deck. I told you. You don't know what's a Reno deck and what's not. Whoever thought that you're going to run into, what is it, Forbidden Sequence Quest Mage. It's crazy, I tell you, crazy. Alright, and there's a chance that we could basically just get this silenced or whatever. Let's see, we have lethal. Cool. Go ahead and do this in the right order. He could have had Reno in his hand for all I know. He had the coin, so he might have been able to play it. Alright, well, that was interesting matchup there. So let's go on and see. Hopefully we can get back up to winning. Alright, Priest, I'm not gonna lie. We don't really ever have a good matchup against Priest. Unless we get like a really insane opening hand, then we're very likely not gonna win this. I don't think it's just Space Pirate Omen is gonna cut it. Ooh, okay, now we're talking. Space Pirate on 1, Sketch Artist on 2, Expired Merchant on 3, Chrono Claws on 4. And then maybe from there we just win. Not an actual bad opening hand. And it is Renathal here. Alright, so Renathal. What is that? Shadow Form Priest. It's an interesting card, honestly. I like that they made that card. It really gives Priest a new way to play. Not that I play Priest very often, but I still think that's a pretty sick opening card. Because I remember Void Form or whatever the card was from like a long time ago. Saw play, or did it see play? Don't really know. I wasn't really playing that much back then, but I know it was definitely a cool card to change your hero power. I still don't think there's a reason to play the Chrono Claws, even with it costing 3, just because mainly our Expired Merchant can give us 2 more, which is exactly what we want. They are starting to lose the board, so I think they're kind of getting scared here. Go ahead and just play that, and that's dead. Alright, cool. Definitely putting the pressure on them. I don't know if Aggro Priest, or I'm not even sure if this is Aggro Priest yet, has a way to silence this. I mean, you never know. Alright, at least. I don't think this is Aggro Priest, then this might be the Reno Control Priest. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll kill off our... Oh my gosh, what a good draw. Go ahead and just do this. Go ahead and swing face here. Even if that lives, I don't really care. I'm going to play both my taunts, and there we go. Very, 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 very strong turn 4. Honestly, considering playing Chambers here and then discarding this, because we could get lethal next turn. Oh, gain 6 armor. Alright. They clear out most of our board here. The Elise locations are pretty strong. So they have, what, 6? So I need 20 damage. I don't know if I can get 20 damage here. Let's go ahead and see if we can... we're definitely going to get that. We'll try to get Expired Merchant. I think that's our best hit here. And we did get it. Nice. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and expire the Soul Barrage. Go ahead and go face here. I don't think we swing here because we're just going to discard the weapon. Do I really want to do that? No, honestly, no, I don't. They could play Reno here. They're a Reno deck, most likely. I feel like most aggro decks make control players keep Reno if they get in their opening hand, so we'll go ahead and see if that's the case here. Ooh, alright. Yep, they are. Alright, let's see. Is Reno going to offer him silence? Reno's... Or not Reno, Zephyrus. Okay. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't swing. So this goes into any one of those 2 health minions. We'll go ahead and... Oh, we can't play Soul Barrage along with it. Is there a lethal chance here? So we have 4, 7, 8, plus 6. We'd have to get lucky. Yeah, very likely we're not going to get it here, but that's fine. Well, I mean, I guess we might as well just put on the pressure. Got him down to 3. We do have, what, 6, 12, 18, 22 showing. Well, I mean, I guess they don't know about the 18 in hand. We also have 11 on board, so even if they do play Reno here, I don't think that will be too strong of a play. They do have the location to follow it up, so maybe it will be fine for them. We'll have to see what they do. Alright, lifesteal. Don't have anything in hand, whether that's for the better or for the worst. Looks like he's trying to lifesteal it up, so he definitely doesn't have Reno here. I think we'll be fine, though. We have, like I said, 22 in hand. Let's go ahead and start this off. See if we get Soul Barrage, and if we don't, alright, cool, perfect. Yeah, I think we will do that. Go ahead and just play both our Soul Barrages here, go face, and then swing, get out of my way, and then he's dead. Still can't believe that they printed a 2-mana Fireball. Soul Barrage is kind of crazy. Or not Soul Barrage, freaking Tachyon Barrage is crazy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do, we'll do one more game. Alright, for the final game, we're playing against Priest again. Hopefully we get as good as the opener as the last game. Do have, ooh, Sketch Artist. Maybe, yeah, we'll throw Soul Barrage back. If you have Soul Barrage and Sketch Artist in your hand, I think it's best to always throw back the Soul Barrage, because you also get another shot at getting Expired Merchant, which does go well into the follow-up to Sketch Artist, so that's just a little bit of a mulligan tactics if you were curious. Oh, okay, so this is the aggro version of this deck. Oh my gosh, they had an insane opener. Wow, that's kind of nuts. We're going to be playing Recovery for this game, so even though we have a strong opener ourselves, it's not going to be as good as theirs. I mean, they're trading, so that's always good. Soul Barrage could just clean up their board, which would just get us back into this game instantly, which would, you know, be great. But as long as it kills this minion, I'll be happy. Alright, cool. Killed everything. Perfect. That was the exact outcome we were looking for. And just like that, their advantage is gone. Alright, well, that's useless. I'm getting another Soul Barrage. Cool. We'll go ahead and just play this and that. I don't know why they'd be playing Renafall with the aggro Pirate Priest. That just seems very strange, but... What is that? Ashton Element. Why is that in that deck? Very strange choices I'm seeing here. This is whenever you draw a card. This says discover. Discover a card from your deck. Make it temporary, so we're not drawing it. Alright, cool. We got another expired. Wait, what? I just read the text. It says discover. And this says whenever you draw. Okay. I guess either I'm misunderstanding that or that's worded incorrectly. Alright, well, whatever we discard here from Soul Barrage, it doesn't matter because everything in our hand is discardable, which is good. I'm actually genuinely curious if that's a bug or maybe I just misunderstanding the interaction there. Doesn't seem like it should work like how it does there, but whatever. You never know, this could be an, what is it, what's the word? Highlander deck. Another one of these. Sure. Wait, now is it lethal? We have 2, 10. Yeah. I mean, I think there's no reason to not take the 50-50 here. Unfortunate. Should we keep playing into it? I mean, he already played a Mind Blast, so I'm not particularly too scared. But then again, he could do what? He could do 9 from hand. Do what? The one that deals 3 plus 5, that's 8 plus 10. So that'd be 10 damage. Too bad we didn't have one extra mana last turn. We could have just played the Soul Fire and then also just play the Soul Barrage without even discarding it. We would have won. Oh, no, he's gaining armor. Alright, we really need to get our... Where's Chrono Claws when you need it? Frenzy, Fellwing, we don't want you. Oh, whatever. pretty weak turn, I won't lie, but we're doing what we have to. As soon as we get Chrono Claws, it should just be game, because that's, what, 4 plus 6, no, 10 damage. Interesting play there. I haven't seen this card for a while. Oh, boy. Okay. Please, okay, there we go, Chrono Claw, sorry. We definitely could have lost that if it went on for any longer. And there we go, that's game. Not too shabby for 5 games. So, hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this deck down in the comments below. I will put the deck code in the description if you want to try it for yourself. Let me know how it goes for you, and thanks for watching. Bye.